what happened right now when my name was called? What was the behavior portrayed in front of you all? What was it? Anyone?
Ignorant, like you are not aware.
Perfect.
You're not taking responsibility.
Perfect, very well said. Not taking responsibility. So these are the very important aspects of an employee, alright, when he has to be repeatedly called to take up any responsibility. Hua hai ye situation people have faced? And what about absenteeism? When the employee do not turn up to the work at the critical situation or on the important days. Ye bhi hua hai? Perfect. And the most important, when as a customer we have given a commitment to our clients that our salesperson or a service person is going to be there, but failing to see our employee being there. This is a sign of clear ignorance from an employee. It is a layback and hash for a brand of your company. Correct? Do you agree with me or no?
Yes.
So these are the problems not only we as your company and my company face, but these are the serious issue with our current organization, even the topmost organization are facing. Okay? This is, I think, recently this has been news of the talk where the co-founder Prashant Piti lashes out, telling, "Are you kidding me? On the day of joining, when the employee, not a junior position but the senior management team, writes a message to a co-founder telling that he's not going to join the organization because he has got a better offer from the other organization." So even the top company are feeling the burn of it. These are the top companies who are struggling to retain their staff. When you talk about Infosys, Wipro, HCL, they all are struggling. And they all quote that we believe in retaining the employee. Retaining is much more affordable because most of the organizations spend 33% of an annual salary to bring one new recruit. And I just want to highlight that this is a key for us to focus on retaining our employee. I get so many calls even from our JPN members when people tell me, if you could help me recruit. One of my person has, leaving the organization. So for few of the people I have always suggested, why don't you think on retaining your employee? That is the more better option what you could do as an organization. Okay, so even in today's talk, I'm going to give you various tips and ideas how we can retain our employee. I'm also going to share you a strategy where you can actually find out in my present scenario how loyal, how committed my employee is. So starting with it, the first point I want to talk about is honest canting. This concept is a very unique by itself. Alright. Now what happens is, if you want to know how employee is committed to you, what is associated into long term, this is the best way to do it. Now what this concept is, where an employee opens up a canteen in his organization. Alright. He has a canteen and he stocks up beverages, refreshment for his employee. This room is free from anyone managing it. There's no CCTV camera, nothing at all. Employee is free to walk in, pick up the snacks and beverages, whatever he wants. He has to look into the label and pay the money into a box which is kept to pay. So there's no one to monitor. So at the end of the month, what do you think will happen? If the employer has put the stock of 5,000 rupees, what will happen at the end of the month? Kya hoga? What best possibilities can it happen? You know?
Best possibility is that he get 5,000 rupees in the box.
Perfect. If that's the scenario, you are nailed it. You don't have to do anything. You can continue your canteen and you can go ahead. And what about if it's reverse happens? If there's no CCTV camera, koi mujhe dekh nahi raha hai, nothing at all, and I just pick up the stuff and go. So what will be that scenario and where people don't put some money?
Expenses will be debited in the employee welfare account.
Okay. Anything else? Anyone else?
The employees are not trustworthy.
Perfectly. So this gives the loyalty of your employee. You get to know how loyal your employees are with your organization. Alright, and this gives you a measure of what steps I have to take to retain my employees. If they are not loyal, you have to work on it. Alright. And again, so these are the steps we are going to take in case our cash box is zero. So we need to work on our loyalty. So we are going to talk about investment in employee welfare activities. This is the happening concept. Who is he? Everyone knows it. He is the best investor what we have known in Indian scenario. But he himself has quoted that my worst investment is being my health. After the COVID situation, after so many situations, people are giving importance to their health. They want to be well-being. They are choosing a job which is flexible. They want to have the better health in place. There are companies who are taking initiative in the same lines, who want to show the association with the employee. For example, Zerodha. Zerodha has started an initiative where he is giving a 12-month target for an employee to meet his BMI, health goals. So in case you're doing that, you'll be getting half a month's salary. I'm sure this is too much for us to look. But what we can do as an organization, as a small and mid-scale, is invest in some kind of an insurance plan, some group insurance, cover the employee or even his family for that matter. Trust me, friends, even the one claim made by an employee passes the message like a fire to all the employees. कि company ने मेरे लिए health के लिए इतना किया. I have received so many benefits. So these are the steps what we are going to take to see how the well-being is being taken care of. Organization culture. Next point. This is no doubt, I don't want to talk more about it because this is the core of any organization and I think people are working that. Onboarding experience. When the people joining any organization, onboarding experience should be a blissful experience. This period decide whether your employee is going to stay with you for long or no. I've seen an organization 8 months for 10-15 days, employees not being attended to. He's just left on a bench, कि कुछ आया paper काम कर दिया, documentation कर दिया and things like that. Employee is not engaged and the statistics say 69% of the employee will stay with you for long if you have a great onboarding experience. If you acknowledge him, if you tell him hi, how are you doing? That's a great thing. Then we talk about giving them the enriching role, recognizing them, appreciating them. Even a small bit of things will help you in having a better organization. The most important, involve employee into your decision makings, into your goals, because at the end of the day, they are the drivers. They are the drivers of your, organization vision. So that's what I would like to say in this point. Coming about timely. This is very, very crucial. Employee works 365 days in your company for only one thing, that is salary. That is his right, and it is a very sensitive issue for an employee. If I have seen company who pays salary to an employee sometimes on 5th, 15th, 25th, the entire month is coming to an end and you receive the salary. So please do not play with this factor of an employee. Have we determined, अगर मुझे 1 तारीख को देना है या before 5th, I have to pay. It is his right. This is the point where an employee is going to leave an organization if he is not going to give the salary on time. It is not that he does not have money or something, but that shows your commitment, your association with him. Keep in mind, friends, your first customer is your employee. You treat your employees well, your employee will treat your customer well. So pay his salaries, pay his bonus, pay the increments, everything on time. Do not take this lightly. Do not take this lightly. These are the small steps. If you're going to pick it up, I'm sure you're going to retain your employees. We are not going to come into a situation where we need to look forward for each and every day new employee. 2 दिन सिखाया, 3rd day that person is not available. Again, you start your training process to a new employee. These are the other ideas which I want you all to just have a look at it. And if there's anything which you want me to highlight, I would just give you some insight what you can do. Because these are the small activities which will help your employee be retained. Believe me, friends, your employees are your family. The way you take care of your family, this is your extended family. Go beyond it. A small gesture, a smile. How are you? Whether you are there in his happy days or no, it doesn't matter. What it matters is when you stand by him at his difficult time, is what it matters to him. And he will remember that one gratitude of yours for a long time. And he's going to be associated with this for what we are here. I want to leave you all with one statement, that create an environment where employees live and grow. Please repeat it after me. Create an environment where
Live and grow.
rather than leave and
grow.
We are not here where employees leave and go. Whether it is your company, whether it is these kinds of group, you need to see the growth of an organization. Thank you.
Okay, is it